This is another 3D Max lesson looking at how you can make custom shapes. So in 3D Max you've got your standard primitives on the right hand side. They tend to be the default settings when you look at the create tag, the little plus. Different shapes do different things, but they tend to be based around the principles of a net. So whatever object you might use a cylinder, like a tube, it will tend to look like that. The tube's quite durable, so if I make this larger I can show you that a tube has lots of different features on it. Just to show you the edges and where the polygons go, I'm going to right click where it says default shaded in the center, and I'm just going to click edged faces, and you can see the polygon count. And when you scroll around it, if you look back onto the first tutorial I've done for 3D on the list, you'll see how to use all the navigation and rotation and move tools and whatnot. On the parameters on the right hand side, when you make your tube, if you've lost them you can click on modify, and they tend to be in this list here. You've got things like cap segments, you can turn slice on, and you could make something minus 180, and then that object could become anything. So that object there, I can right click and I convert to poly. I can select the polygons, meaning I've got these. If I hold control down, select both of them, and then just scrolling down I've got bevel and I've got extrude. So what I might do is I might extrude them down, not all in one go, do them in sections, because then I've got the flexibility of doing something else with these polygons later on. So I might bring them down, then I might scroll back up on here, so I've got my archway, get the dots, the vertex, the vertices. I'll look at the front of this object by clicking on the top of there, and it will give me an alignment. I might grab a series of these by drawing a little box using the selection tool up here, just under the word view. Click on that, and then I can get the move tool. I might pull that out a little bit, and I might do the same on the other side, and I can start to add a bit of creativity to it, a little bit of customization. I can mirror it so it's equal. We'll do that a little bit later. And at the bottom, maybe a footer being larger, so get the scale tool and just make that a bit. I should do these independently because I want that to be like that, and I'll bring that back up, and I might do the same with that one. Again, we can make it equal later on, but the more perfect you make it, the less natural it will look. And now my custom shape has different custom elements to it, and that's just using the tube that you can customize. So what I'm going to do is, in the next tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can very quickly create custom shapes that aren't on this list.